am trying to make this little teeny tiny Tinkerbell, and as you can see, she is only 4 inches tall, approximately. I'll make her a little bit bigger here, but unless I'm making these characters to be, 12 inches tall, these tiny eyes and mouths and all these little teeny tiny pieces are just really, really difficult to glue and manipulate and make it look good. So I do a little trick and to make these more appealing to look at, but then also giving yourself some layers and some texture with your cuts. So it's not just a flat print. Um, this is going to involve print, then cut. The other thing I want to do with this particular image is I'd like to look at these wings. And if you notice these lines in the wings, the way this is right now, those are just going to be cut marks. And they're really not going to you're really not going to be able to see them. You're not going to be able to see that black through to the other side. So I'm going to show you a little trick. All right, so to start off, I have this one image that I have installed from my design space. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click ungroup, and I'm going to pull the wings away, and I'm going to pull the hair away. I don't want that. I'll pull the hair away. All right. And then I'm going to pull her dress and that her dress away. Nope. There it is. Okay, let me put these back the best that I possibly can. Let's see here. There we go. And her little shoes, little pom-poms on her shoes. Okay. The other thing that I want to do with this one is that her lips look black right now. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to find her little lips. And it's kind of like this deep, dark, brownish red. I'm going to brighten that up a little bit with just some deeper red. And that's going to show better when I go to print. So now what I'm going to do is I want to select just this part. Okay. And I'm going to flatten. Now, if you see there what happened, now it's a print and it really pulled her lips and her eyes there. So this is one image and that is going to print just like that as is. Then these, I'm going to use paper and I'm going to cut those. And when I cut it, I'm going to glue it on top of her hair. The next little trick I want to show you, if some of you don't really know how to use the markers or how to, besides doing like your writing your text, I'm going to right click, copy, click away, right click, paste. So now I have two images. One of these is going to be for cutting, the other is going to be for drawing. I'm going to take this one right here. Here it is. It's highlighted in this grayish blue color over here on my right. Come up over here. I'm going to change it to draw. Okay. So now this is a drawn image. If I wanted to, I could put it over the top, select all, and attach, and it would draw on those cut marks, which I have done that. But then what happens is you still have the cut marks, and so then you have this drawing on top of the cut marks, and it just kind of looks a little messy, especially if your blade might snag, which we've all experienced that. So now this is my drawing one. Now I'm going to come over here. This is the cutting one. I'm going to come to contour. Now I agree this is a lot of work, but you're going to see what this looks like when it's done. And when you take the time, it makes it so nice. I'm going to hide all contours. Contours like you're cutting. I'm going to hide all of them. So now the only thing that's left is the actual outside cut. So here, looky now. All those are gone. I'm going to put this on top. Now, one final step that's really important. Even though you've put one on top of the other, the machine doesn't process it like that. It doesn't think like that. It's going to still think of it as two separate images, even though you have it stacked. We're going to put one on top of the other, align it as tight as we can, click away, highlight both of them, and click attach. Now one is on top of the other. And now I'm going to step away and cut these. You click make it. I'll just go ahead and show this too. You click make it, and here's your print. This is your printed one, and you're going to go through the motions with this. And I've already done this. Send to printer, And this is an error for me a lot. And so my printer just clicked. Make sure you're clicking your correct printer. Click print, and then you put this mat in your. It'll have that square around it. That rectangle is really, really important. That's how your machine will know where to cut. And then it'll take you through. You're going to cut the hair. There's the hair. See how tiny it is? And it's going to have you cut the dress. Okay. And then it's going to have you see this draw cut. It kind of tells you over here on these mats, here's a print and cut, cut only, and then draw and cut. So if I click on this, you can see it's one image. All right. What you're seeing through there is the glue. So maybe I should have used a tape runner. That might have been better, but you can see how it drew. And yes, I used vellum, not paper. But it printed just as I showed. And then there's the dress that I cut out. Her hair is cut. The rest is printed. So there's her cute little face without all her teeny tiny tears and things. So that printed out nice.